Better Kansas City with Alexis, Rob, Courtney, and Lisa.
Decorating your home can be really fun, and for some people the thought of it can also be very overwhelming, and it's really expensive in some cases. So when is it the time that you really need to hire professional help? TAM Stone with TAM Stone Interiors is here with some insight. And Tam, you like to break down your clients into 3 different categories.
I do. Well, and it kind of really works across, any designer would be this way. You have the DIYer type client, and this is someone that really enjoys going out the hunt, finding the bargain, doing the work themselves, and really at the end being able to say, this is my design. So that type of client sometimes still needs the help of an interior designer.
Okay.
And then second is what I call a design enthusiast. And this is someone who probably subscribes to several shelter magazines. They also like good design, but they don't necessarily know exactly how to implement it in their home.
Like they don't know how to put the glue on and do the handiwork and all the do-it-yourself stuff.
They may want to do some of the work themselves, but they also don't want to do it all. They're not that hands-on. But they also know good design and they want it in their home, and so they want to recreate what they're seeing in shelter magazines. And then really the last is the design connoisseur, and this is the person who, like a great art connoisseur, appreciates incredible design. They're going to hire someone. They want a Picasso, and they're going to hire Picasso. They're not going to try and do it themselves.
And that's a whole different kind. That's like 1% of the population.
It is. It's a small segment of the population, but you would be surprised how approachable that can be to have a truly custom design space by a really wonderful interior designer. So,
and budget-wise, it sounds like it would be very intimidating to think of hiring an interior designer. But we have spoken to people like you who say it's really, it doesn't have to be over-the-top expensive to get some help.
I work with all 3 types of those clients I described. Right now, I have clients in each of those categories. And so my DIY client is the type of person who I might work with for a day. They are stuck. They are working on their home. They've done so much on their own, and they say, can you please come in for a day here? And they have a punch list of questions. They pay me either an hourly rate or a day fee or something like that, and then I come in and answer the questions for them. That can be as little as a few $100s to maybe $1,500. And then the design enthusiast, that's someone who maybe wants help with space planning, but they don't know how to take a design that they see in a magazine and bring it in their own home, and we do a comprehensive space plan for them, but then they source all the materials, all the sofas and everything themselves. And then finally, when you get to the design connoisseur level, this image here is actually a room that's designed by a colleague of mine, Roxanne Lumet, and the renderings by Gianarelli. I'm saying that wrong, I'm sure. But this room didn't exist. When you work with a client and you're trying to create a space, and this didn't exist when this rendering was drawn.
This would be the big time you hire the big guns for
literally, you take something like this to the client and say, this is what your room will look like when it's completed. And all of those pieces, so you get a completed piece of art, and that's at the full service design level. And of course, that's more expensive, but everything can be completely customized at that level.
Tam, thank you so much. And it's always, it can be cheaper in the long run to hire someone who knows how to do it right than to redo it if you do it wrong the first time by yourself. Tam,
definitely.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Rob and Lisa?
All right, Alexis, thank you.